Hi friends, good evening. Welcome to SARAL Trader. Today again we will do the EOD review. So first we will start with Tesla because yesterday also we started with Tesla. So you know, so Tesla, we took a counter trend trade yesterday, and our entry price was around 233, 35, 34. And today we got a full move. There was a move towards the previous day's high, and that's where the sellers came in. So we got our 3.5%, and we exited. So this was a good trade. We got our targets. Generally, in the counter trend trade, we target around 3 to 6%. But as it was a very big downtrend, we just exited, and we will look at re-entry into Tesla again. Counter trend trades generally target 3 to 6%, and sometimes we get them early. Most of the times, we get our targets in around 28 days. So this is QQQ, the Nasdaq. Nasdaq again, very interestingly things played out here as we discussed, and we have been discussing in our daily updates. So as I said, as long as we are trading above 230, 520 to 515, we will only look for buying opportunities because momentum is very strong from the downside. So today, after the CPI data came in, we had a gap down exactly to the level of around 521, 22, and then the entire move was bought during the day, and we almost closed towards the high of the day and exactly at the resistance where markets are really struggling to go up. So this played out very well for us. Now we are again in a zone, this zone of 528 to 5330232 is like acting like a very big ball. If you look at even the daily charts, this area, is kind of fizzling out. Right from 20th of December, January, we are struggling to cover up this area, and now this. So I hope we are going to break out and we will make a new high. That's what we are hoping for, and we are only looking for long opportunities. So this played out very well for us today. Now, other trade is the small cap index. So in the small cap index also, as I said, it above 220, 215, we will be only looking for buying opportunities. So today when the gap down happened, we exactly came to the level of the previous pivot, and from there we completed turnaround. So in the morning when the gap down happened, I sold some puts, cashback puts, 0 DT, and I was able to get around 70-80% depreciation within a couple of hours. I mean, it's a risky thing, it's a cashback puts, but I generally do it on IWM with my SARAL VIX levels. So for IVM, for IWM, we have a different volatility index, which is RVX. So RVX is basically based on the option pricing of the IWM. So I use IWM and RVX combination to get the ranges to sell the puts or calls, whenever I have to take that trade. Now on the stock side, we initiated a new trade, a counter trend trade in TMO, which is TMO, Thermo Fisher. It's a medical devices, medical pharma related, or medical healthcare related company. Very large cap, operates in a very good range, just like J&J and others. So we have traded this actively in the last downtrend also, and this time again it hit our levels and the valuation matrices. So we have started buying in the counter trend trade. As we buy, in tranches. So right now, it came into our levels, and if it goes further below and hits our levels and the valuation metrics, we may start buying it more. So this was one, and then another trade that opened up, opportunity that opened up is on Caterpillar, which is symbol is CAT. So this also came in the buying range today. So I have taken a small position, but as we are already in Thermo Fisher, I will not aggressively buying this for now, or neither are we recommending it to the clients also. So now some of the open trades, if you look at the MU, which is Micron. So Micron again, it came here. This is the NVDA This is the big NVDA gap that was formed because of the all the semiconductors fell because NVIDIA was falling on the DeepSeek news. Since then, we are operating in a range of 88 below, on the upside around 1996, $8 range. So today also in the gap down, suddenly it came down to the exact same level and then migrated and then completely moved away up. Now it's a tricky situation. We are maintaining the bullish bias. I have a hedged position in it, but this one is very volatile. Now so many people who would have taken a long position yesterday and were stopped and had put their stops nearby, they all are devastated. So stock, if you are trading, even then you should trade only very high quality, large cap companies and also hedge them. Hedging in stocks is costly because there is no leverage available, but it saves you from disasters. Like imagine, somebody bought 1,000 shares here, and today when you opened up, you were down. You were closed at around 94, and you were down around $6,000, or maybe 3,000. You have 500 shares, whatever it is. It's mentally very challenging to handle positions in stocks, especially in futures also, because the leverage is high. So you can do micro futures, and even if you're doing micro futures, if you're hedging yourself, you are saving yourselves from these emotional gyrations. So that is one. Then we quickly look at NVIDIA. So NVIDIA, if you look NVIDIA, again, if you look at the daily charts first, yeah, daily charts. On daily charts, as I told you, that we will be in a range of 126 to 136 kind of a range till the time results give it a direction. Either it go up or so today again it came down to 129 on the daily charts and then recovered, went up to 132, and so we are in a range. Somebody wants to re-enter can enter now or at when the lower levels are hit. So that's NVIDIA. And then we'll look at Apple. So again on Apple, the bullish sentiment has gained, bulls have gained control here. Now it's the risk reward for a trade is good. If you're buying stocks, hedge them. And if you're buying options, the possible targets for this will be, the first target will be 245, and then you are looking at a new all-time high also. But the new uptrend has begun, in my opinion. Swing up move, not a trend change overall, but a upswing move can start. If you look at AVGO or Broadcom, so on Broadcom again, very range bound movement happening within this range of 236 to 220, even 227. This is the kind of range it is operating in. Now we may have a breakout to the upside, and possibly the target is 250. And so we are maintaining our position. I have a personal position in this. So if you have any questions on the ETF side, also we took a trade, which is in the India Small Cap Index ETF. Now, see, India Small Cap Index ETF, it's a high beta, and the fall has been drastic. From 87 highs, it has come down to around 66, which is another $21 fall, which is around 22% or 20%. Now, 20% is full-time correction. Now, in this kind of a correction, around 6 to 7% is currency related. So, currency has fallen. Now, this can further go down as well. But, in the counter trend system, especially on the ETFs, we buy the downtrends, right? So, this is an informed buy we have taken today, and we will hold this position. When the recovery happens, the movement will be very sharp as well. Thank you guys. If you have any questions, do let me know. You can follow me on Twitter, and you can also follow us on YouTube. We have a paid subscription as well, which is $30, which is 30-day free trial as well. So you can try that as well. Thank you.